All right, also took the back fender off and lowered the seat. I kind of like that look better. So yeah, and here we go. Morning commute. It is Thursday. There we go. Get this thing lined up. Got my sidecar riders with me. Appreciate you guys watching. I know it's not always that fascinating, but at least it gives you a little bit of perspective when you're all in. When you get rid of a car, it's possible. All right, so I degreased, and then I also added on some fresh oil to the chain. So she's good to go, purring like a little kitty. Little kitty, kitty. Ooh, it's a bit chilly this morning for California. We're like in the upper 40s. So I do have some good coverage on my head. And I'm sure when I get closer to Newport, I'm going to feel it. Let's just go off. This is pretty quiet. And we're going to go up here, there. Just a quick little jog. Oh, look at that. Look at the beautiful lighting we have here. How cool is that? Very misty and sun rays shooting in, lighting my path. Follow the light. Beautiful. Very cool. What else? So I'm switching to Google Fi. I'm going to give that a shot. That's that cellular service that kind of rides on the backs of all of the other cellular networks and just bounces around, and then you just pay as you go for what you use. And then this T-Mobile, the coverage, I mean, I really like that company and kind of their mindset. They've really been a game changer in that industry, but I just really need stronger coverage. They obviously can't be everywhere. Their towers can't be everywhere. So depending on where you are, and in my case, in my building, it's just not very good. So it's hard to make business calls, things like that, personal calls, whatever. Just can't get through the building very well. I'm really looking forward to that. It does not work with the Samsung though. Excuse me. I thought I saw something on the Fi website that said it worked with Samsung, or was compatible, but it is not. Ah, God. I think I'm getting a cold. Anyway, so I went with, for now, I went with the Nexus. I went with the low-end version because I think they're coming out with the new phone, as most companies do. Holy crap, is it foggy. Oh, this is going to be interesting. Wonder if I should put on my other gloves too, because it's starting to get a little cold on top of it. Yeah, I went with the Nexus X, 5X, I should say. And, oops, I didn't strap my, okay, hang on. We're going to take a pause. One sec. I got to get my other gloves on, and I realized my helmet wasn't strapped down as I was moving around. There we go. Got all the cylinders on today. Firing. Okay, so I'm gonna take those. I've got some of these gloves, which I'm putting away because I need more of my ski gloves as it gets freaking cold. It may not seem like 40 degrees is cold, but when you start passing through wind, then you definitely feel it. And yeah, that part really sucks. I know I've whined about that before, but okay. So I got everything buttoned up. Don't want anything falling out of my backpack. Got my helmet strapped on. That did happen on one of my earlier videos. I forgot to strap it on and it went rolling down one of these right around here actually. That was pretty funny. I really don't feel like pedaling right now, so I'm just going to barely assist, but for the most part, I'm out. This bike's going to do the work. The annoying thing is, like, if you want to like zip something up or whatever, I want to zip up my jacket a little bit. I don't want to pedal. All right. Yeah. There we go. You definitely want toasty, warm hands. That's like one of the best feelings ever. I really like these mittens because the gloves with the individual fingers, the problem with that is they usually never work that well. But the mittens, especially for skiing, when you have your fingers kind of together and they can move freely and help each other out, stay warm, you know, that's just the best right there. These are really good gloves. Gordini is the brand. Gordini, I think it's Italiano, huh? All right, so yeah, I'm biking about 3 times a week now instead of every day because got another event going on which is not conducive to biking every day. So I got the car as a backup, but for the most part I'm still biking in. I just won't rack up as many miles. I said I've had this thing now for a year and I'm up to over 2,000 miles, so it's pretty cool. And then oh man, is it foggy. Woo. I think there was a movie called The Fog, wasn't there? Somebody IMDb that for me. The Fog. Yeah, there's definitely a movie like that. I remember it being kind of a scary movie. Was it the late 80s? Early 90s? Anyway, you can, whoa, okay. You can probably hear how tight after a year of mostly road, but I've done off-road, I've done sand, I've done in the mud. This bike is still pretty damn rock solid. I do want to try eventually some other bikes, but for now, this is what I got. This is paid for. That's the best feeling in the world. Nothing better than a paid-for vehicle of transportation. Because as we know, you can spend thousands and thousands on a vehicle. And does that really make you happy? Well, actually, I love cars, so yeah, in some cases, depending on what you own, it does make you really happy. But man, this thing's running really well. And I have flown off curbs and other things. And I've had a few things where I had to repack. I've got some like raindrops on my legs, and my glasses are getting moisture on them. What was I gonna say? Before that, oh yeah, just that all the various things I've taken this bike through. Okay, I think some of the degreaser got on my brakes, unfortunately. Whoa, almost hit a snail. So with this fog and lately the way people drive, I'm going to be taking the sidewalk here. We'll cross over here this way, and we'll be on this path. This pretty much keeps me off the road the whole time, which definitely now with all this news stories of people getting hit, I just can't, I don't know, just not really thrilled about that. Don't want to get hit, wouldn't be prudent. Yeah. So I'm gonna have to take the degreaser off. Oh dear. There we go. Got a green, got white walk light here. The fat tires definitely give you stability. These Maxxis tires that I got are incredible. They really have just been holding up. The tires this bike came with, I burned through those things pretty damn quick. I did have a hell of a time though, in a fun way, when I had those tires towards the end, because I knew I was getting new tires, so I was just skidding everywhere, basically drifting. The equivalent of there go. Yeah, so I was doing a ton of drifting. It was just so much fun. It was much fun. Fun was had. I think most electric bikes really don't have a ton of torque. This one's decent. Like some people talk about that torque bracket in the back, and it really, this bike, although it, you know, it's really good, but no bike has, that I've seen so far that's in this price range, has an amazing, somebody is smoking, amazing torque. Okay, the speedometer says I'm doing 22.4 miles an hour with no pedaling. Pure motor power. No traffic in my lane. Smooth. Actually, I'm looking forward to get that Nexus phone because I get it tomorrow. I will, I'm going to have two phones then. I can have one to record and one I can listen to music. So, I mean, really stoked about that. Oh boy. Well, now I got some traffic. Thank you. There we go. Not to be rude, but I can't be going that slow. This bike has too much power. Yeah, so I can finally have more entertainment. I can be filming, and then I can listen to music, play music, whatever. It will certainly make my ride more entertaining versus just hearing my own voice. This is interesting. Hello, doggy. That's a well-behaved dog. I said mine would be like totally launching at me. All right, we have made it. Looks like we made it. Wow, I gotta fix that. What's gonna happen first? It's time for new brakes for me anyway, actually, so I'll have to do that this weekend. Wait. Crosswalk. Sounds very authoritative. Step off. That's what it should say. There we go. Good to go. And boom. I think this is the most fog I've had on my bike. I think I've experienced too much on any of the other days for some reason. We've had a lot more rain here in California. In fact, they're having issues, as you've probably seen in the news. Especially in Northern California, there's a dam, it's overflowing. We're trying to get that all corrected. God, I had breakfast at like, when was it, 5-ish? And I'm starving. But usually I can only stomach having, initially I can only like have a latte with bread of some kind, a croissant, et quelque chose, mais c'est tout. Et après, moi j'aime bien des œufs avec un petit peu de fromage, peut-être, stuff like that. Des œufs, eggs, fromage, cheese. Oh, holy cows, are cold. This is the Newport Beach thoroughfare, where you get the ocean breeze shooting right at me. So we're facing towards the ocean. Oh, yay. The other day I lowered the tire pressure in the rear tire substantially. I was trying to get to where I can do a wheelie, and I figure if that thing were really low in tire pressure, it'd be a lot easier to control this beast. It's a balance. I've seen some people do it, but you got 65 pounds, you're trying to like yank off the ground, but yet, so that takes effort, and then you have to control the weight as you pull it up to a certain point, but you don't want to obviously pull it all the way back or you fall over. So I'm trying to perfect that process. Not an easy feat. It takes time, patience. But I think that would just be a hell of a lot of fun if I could get that thing going. Yeah, and then one day I'll grow up. Ta-da! That's a really cool sand dune there. I do need to do that again. Lower the tire pressure and go back in the sand. Yeah, it's getting chilly and bumpy. We're coming up on the 405 freeway. Oh, dude, why is it so bumpy today? Oh wow, southbound sucks. It's like at a near dead stop. Must have been an accident. Going under the freeway. On the way home, I will do more pedaling, because otherwise I'm pretty sure I'd run out of juice. So, oh man, my pants actually have some raindrops or something on them, so have to like dry off. All right, guys. Well, that's all I got for now. Life is beautiful. Take care. Have yourself a great day. Remember to subscribe if you want to see more adventures. See you. Bye.